Okay, this was a pretty interesting arena run. I think it kind of showcases the power of cans and how much like scaling can actually matter just in your shop units and then pivoting to whatever you want really, and it can make it work. So like yeah, cans still very good and I would recommend buying them if you're going to pivot a lot of things on your team. Like the only reason to really not buy cans, I feel like, is if you already have like Penguin and some level twos or like early Monkey, and you know your team is sticking around for a while and you're not going to be changing much, then you probably don't want to be buying cans. But cans usually pretty helpful. Pretty standard starts. Just the ant in the second to last spot with the cricket in the last spot is usually pretty good for winning some of the early rounds. And then just trying to get some level ups on turn 3 for those early tier 3s. And let's see, what is it? It is a rabbit. Not bad, but usually not what I prefer. I'm not much of a rabbit fan myself. I think it's pretty okay, but not great. Like, I'm usually just looking to level stuff up so I can get early tier 3s, and eventually one of those tier 3s has got to help me in some way. At least that's the plan. Like, sometimes this plan could go terribly because you could just get, like, a camel, and then, I don't know. What's the other bad ones? I don't even remember. Blowfish isn't great. I guess rabbit isn't great. But got a dog on turn 4. Sometimes it works, sometimes it's not worth it. But I had dog and shrimp in the shop, so I just decided to go with the dog shrimp build. It's also just a lot of fun, so I like going for it just because why not? Just buying and selling things for whatever reason is pretty satisfying. Now just positioning dog so it gets the in-game buffs or in-battle buffs, and then ant in front. Don't really care too much what it hits. I could put it second to last just so it buffs the shrimp, so that it evens out the stats a little bit. Usually, like having even stats is kind of a good thing. Like, preferably you have a 4-4 over a 2-3, obviously, just because that's also higher stats. Yeah, I don't know. Not very helpful. But bone attack on the draft, usually pretty good. And buffing a cricket. Not really sure why. I could also buff the dog. Either one, I guess, kind of works. I was thinking I would keep this cricket around for a while. But we'll see. As you can probably guess, when you go cans, you end up selling pretty much your entire team. So all of this stuff is not going to last forever. Too bad. So melon armor, I could melon the dog or I could melon the crickets. The dog is going to be scaling, so it would be kind of nice. The pigs and the otters were tempting, but I was looking for a pill first, and now I kind of wish I had frozen them. That way I could buy, sell a couple things, and then I guess finish on another dog. I could also just buy the giraffe for this turn. Gives an extra +1/+1, and I can also combine next turn. So maybe that's what I would have done differently if I were to do this over again. And also, maybe just melon the cricket. This was just a really strong team, though. They have crab, they have level 2 and 2/3 otter. We got kangaroo, just a tough team to beat there. And so now I'm down to 6 hearts, which isn't great. That's just 2 lives, but I see a few cans. And now anything that I buy is going to have pretty good stats. I could take a 7-8 crab, or I could take a 6-4 spider. Also spawns a 2-2, and gives one little temporary buff to the dog, so not too bad. Put the draft behind the dog now, and what a snipe. Oh man, the 1 out of 5. I don't think we would have won anyway. Actually, looking at their team, who knows? That was very unlucky, but it happens. Sometimes you just got to deal with the mosquito RNG, as annoying as it is. And then an early rhino, we invested a decent amount into cans, so like sure, 10-10 hippo, 11-11 rhino, not bad for turn 8. Even though I think they're both trash units and not worth going for most of the time. They're the best like out of the options, I think. The bee traded with a dirty rat there, and you can see Hippo kind of did something. I mean, we would have won anyway, but you know, it's always nice to see the ability do something. And now cow, pretty good. Probably, yeah, rhino's better, I guess, than hippo. Like it can at least counter summon builds most of the time. Hippo's like even a strong garlic hippo still doesn't even counter a summon build, so I guess rhino's the way to go. And then, yeah, sure, parrot the parrot the rhino. I highly doubt the problem with parrot rhino is that it has such little amounts of health. Plus, like the can scaling, is more towards attack than health. So it's probably not gonna live anything if it kills anything. So parrot rhino, not a great strat. double squirrel, though. How exciting. If only I had taken that. Instead, we go parrot chain on a rhino. I don't know what I'm doing here. Chili, sure. It's always fun to get a double kill if you run into like a weak summon team somehow. If they have like a sheep second or like a deer second, can maybe kill it. Oh, fish. Okay, didn't even need the double kill. Okay, double kill there, which means you can see it double attack the deer. It's just so nice to get a double kill with splash attack on the rhino. I love seeing that. All right, goodbye hippo. We have a 2210 leopard, but gonna pass that up for, guess what? Another parrot. Yeah, parrot chains are just fun. Normally you want to go like parrot deer, like parrot ox or something good like that. But parrot rhino, I mean, that's new. Not something I've really done before. And look at all these stats in the shop. So nice. Another melon armor as well. Maybe with melon, they'll have a chance at killing something and living so that they actually use the ability. It's only 4 damage, but like, the most helpful thing would be to pop melon armor. I mean, the splash attack did it there, but... Ooh, pretty close. Just 1 HP. Alright, and then... should I sell the dog for 1 more parrot? I guess I decided against it. And now we can go melon. And buy penguin or cat. The problem with cat here is that we're on lethal. And also, like, there's only a couple turns left. So it might not actually be that beneficial since we only will have time to buy a couple food, but all right, not too bad. And let's see, can we actually get a kill with this? Oh, look at that, it killed the ox. Not bad, pretty good, love to see it. And then more melon armor, chocolate, and okay, so the only thing that I could actually level up here is the cat. I would prefer to level up like parrot or rhino, but just because the shop gave it to me, I leveled up cat. We only have 1 more turn to actually scale, so probably not even the right play. I kind of wish I had just taken penguin, because we have bought 0 food and just got level 2 cat. Alright, not bad, but of course the second parrot just dies. Still managed to win. Okay, now really hoping for like pizza or sushi in the shop. Another can. Wow, so greedy. But, oh, almost, that would have been a mistake. Let's get +6/6 first, and then we can put a tiger behind this parrot. What a strange team here. So tiger, parrots, it works. So we're a tiger and a rhino pretty much. Oh, but that parrot is now useless. Should probably put it behind the dog, although that won't do anything either. Nice. Okay, we're doing 4 damage at a time, and then it just dies through melon armor. What is that? So it didn't even do much. But hey, it won just because of can stats. Really, that's the only reason. Still, kind of an interesting build. Thought I would share it. Thanks for watching. See ya.